So we're going to take a quick look around the Samsung Galaxy S2, and this is another one of my ill-prepared videos with probably the word featuring quite a lot. So this is the Galaxy S2, which is also known as the Galaxy i9000, I believe. It's got Android 2.3 Gingerbread. It's got a 4.3-inch Super AMOLED screen, and it's got the 8-megapixel camera around the back, and a 1.2 gigahertz dual-core PC. Now, to put that in perspective, there's still quite a lot of desktops out there from probably 2002, 2003, 2004 with 1.2 gigahertz CPUs inside of them, and they're probably powering Windows XP quite well, to be honest. So in here we've got a dual-core processor. There you can see on the back is the external speaker. This battery cover here is very tactile. There's the 8-megapixel camera on the back, if you can see it through the glare of the sunshine. On the left hand side here we have a little I believe is a lanyard loop there, just on the top, if the camera will focus. The volume to the left here, that little indent there, and the battery cover enables you to pop it off. We've got the controls down the bottom. A lot of people have said it looks like the iPhone. It looks like a slightly larger version of the Samsung Galaxy Ace as well, which is another phone that we reviewed fairly recently. To the left and to the right of that action key there are two other buttons, but they're hidden and will glow white when you sort of wave your finger over them. To the right here we've got the power on and off button, which will wake the device from its slumber. And on the bottom is the micro USB connector, fairly standard in handsets nowadays, unless you've got an iPod or an iPhone or an iPad. And there's the microphone just to the left. On the top of the handset we have got the 3.5mm audio port. And I've tried the phone just now to make a phone call, and the speaker up here is very bassy, very clear, very deep tone to it. You've got the face pointing camera here as well, so you can do video calls in Android applications. You've got the sensors there, the couple of sensors that are just glowing sort of blue to the left of the earpiece for proximity, etc., and light sensors. Down the bottom there, if I hold this in the sun, you might just be able to see. Let's just turn this on. You'll just be able to see the buttons glowing slightly when I touch them. There they are. And this is the main lock screen here. Now I know it's a very, very sunny day today, so it's a good test of the AMOLED screen. Let's move this. What I'm going to show you first of all is the power up. So by the way, we just sort of push that off there like that. Here's the main screen showing cool smartphone. There's a flash video here, but unless I click on it, it won't display it, which is a little feature I didn't notice was there until fairly recently. I'm going to turn off the phone now, and well, shall do a full power down. Your phone will shut down. I'm going to power it up. I'm just going to show you just how quickly this device powers up with the dual-core 1.2 gigahertz CPU. Similar sort of CPU to the one found in the HTC Sensation, I believe. That's also a dual-core 1.2 gigahertz. So there's the i9100, actually it's called. The GTI 9100. It's a little boot sequence. So while you're being mesmerised by this, it's actually booting in the background. And before you know it, it has booted up. So there we go. It didn't take that long at all, did it, really? I'm just going to clear this missed call. We have the main screen here. We've got actually 7 tabs to choose from, 7 screens to choose from, should I say. Let's just clear that screen again. It's scanning the USB storage here. I'm on the new joined Orange T-Mobile network at the moment, but you can have this particular phone through Clove technology, it's totally unlocked. So there's the first screen. Obviously we've got widgets we can choose from. The second screen, third screen, and then we can press and hold on there. We can add widgets, folders, wallpapers. Similar sort of thing to other Android phones, except for the widgets here, they kind of scroll along the bottom, which is a little bit awkward if you want to see all of them at once. That's, you know, if I want a big long list of widgets, I want to see them all on one screen, kind of, or as many as can be fitted onto one screen. But here we go, we've added our little home screen. We can add in multiple widgets, and that will sign us in to Latitude if you want. Down at the bottom, those two buttons here. We've got the back button on the lower right, takes us back, obviously, and then we've got the menu button on the lower left. So if we whack that one, we can go into the notifications, change the wallpaper, edit the tabs, and move them around, change the sequence in which they display, remove one if you wish. So let's go into settings, and we can see a little bit about the phone. Let's just check. I haven't got my phone number on here, but you can see we've got Android 2.3.3. The GTI 9100 is the software. It's the actual handset name. We've got various sounds we can choose from. I've turned the volume down for some reason, but that's the main ringtone. System sounds, notification sounds. When it focuses, sorry about the focus on this. It's a very quick hands-on, as per usual, for you to get a good idea of what the phone can do. Lots of ringtones to choose from, very nice ones. Of course, you can upload your own. We have cool little features like in the browser. If I just fire up the browser here, we've got we can sort of press with two fingers on the screen, and we can zoom in and out. I'm just going to load up our site, and you can see it's browsing. There we go. Sort of double press to zoom in. You can obviously do a two-fingered zoom in. You can hold two fingers and tilt the phone as well, and it will zoom in and out. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? That's another cool little feature. So you can show that off to your friends. You can see how absolutely smooth this is. Very, 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 very smooth, very quick handset. We can do, let's just jump back in there. We can do very quick browsing. I'm just going to click on that Apple iOS story there on the top. Obviously it depends on the speed of our server, but you can see how much is fitting onto that screen and how well it looks. We can click on the menu, we can adjust the browser brightness, we can open up a new window if you wish, like that. And there's various other features. The browser is very good. Oh, by the way, you may have just seen that. That just showed me if I
say what you would like to do.
I can double.
You can always say cancel to start again.
If I double press the action key there, I can talk to it. It'll fire up Vingo, and we can talk and see what we can sort of activate programs and call people without actually having to mess with the phone. So it's good if you're driving. What else have we got? We can change the view. We can go into our Music Hub, which is a Samsung application for letting you buy tunes online and download them onto the phone, synchronize them, etc. You can see the featured albums, so you would be able to if this Wi-Fi worked quite well. I'm going to give that another 3 seconds. There we go. So we can see the top albums. We can click on them. We can buy them, $7.99 for that one. You can click on them and just have a listen to one. See what it sounds like. See if you like it. Very nice. We'll go back to the main screen. Other applications here. These have actually, some of these have been restored from my own Google account. So it's restored it from my previous Android phone. So there are some extra applications on here that maybe shouldn't be here. They've got the same funky new gallery application which tilts as you tilt the phone. Again, it's loading up, so it's a little bit staggery there, but that will show you your pictures, and nicely organized too, so you can see where you are. You can scroll to the right and see the rest of the applications that are available here. An FM radio built in. We've got the BBC iPlayer, which I'm going to go for broke and try and load a show. Just check that I'm over 16. And the BBC iPlayer seems to have crashed. I'll try it again. There we go. Play this full screen, please.
How many jokes are you going to be doing this year? Well, a lot of people, I went online and...
So there we go, it's BBC iPlayer on the Samsung Galaxy S2. Now, there's a lot more to this phone. We're going to show you in another handset overview. It's a very thin device. I like the design of it. It's very nice. The speed is just phenomenal. It's very, very glossy, very, very quick. You can go through these tabs extremely quickly. It's got a lot of extra functions, and Samsung have added in a lot of their own applications. But I've only had this for about 3 hours so far, so it's not really enough to tell you about at the moment. But we will show you a little bit more in another video.